Good evening. It's Saturday evening today. I'm so happy today. Yesterday we have first game and football game and a high school start. Football fever. And we play in a different city in St. Joseph High School and we lose at the game, but I'm so happy. They so looks good, that boys. And they give to us tickets for one player, 2 tickets. You can just for families. And my boy give it to somebody who is have more bigger family, 1 ticket, because I'm only one right now go to his game. And I'm working last night and yesterday, and I leave it my worker and go to the game, and it's just all days around and so tired, and I can't make a video last night because I come back it's very late, like 11 o'clock night, and I'm tired. And today I'm happy, my mood is concentrated around my boy, my son, always, because I'm mother first. Through God, He's given to me born that child, and I taken my responsibility to be mom, and I don't have a husband. I hope God give it to me one day to my boy can have a good friends, man, family man. I hope that happens in my life. I'm praying for this right now. I won't tell you how we get the victory with my boy today. When he's admitted, everything tell me, and we start that case, and I told you about a lot of court go system, a lot of evaluation, a lot of works with psychological doctors, me and my son and his father, and when his child court give it to our case to a family children's service, that Dr. Rina Batani, she's taken that case and she start work so smart way. We work is almost probably 2 years, close to 5 years together with the Child Protect Service and Family Children's Service, and before that 1 year, and close to 5 years. And she started developing him and psychologically to be healthy. They decided through court help that boy to stay healthy, because he's physically healthy. Now need to finish the job psychologically. Psychologist, doctor, very high power, work with him one time in a week, every week, one time, court order. And I doing that job. They give it to supervise visit his father every one time in a week too. And when they go to supervise visit, they watch at him and they ask him like right question, because they know already what happens. They court order. Court know what happens. Already everything is have videos and everything is, a lot of people testified in the court. We already on the right hand. And I have very good lawyer. She's communicate with Family Children's Service with Rina Batani and judges. And she's making so awesome job I ever can imagine. I talk to a lot of lawyers. I have neighbor lawyers who is work for government, for friends of court. And he say, Tatiana, you don't win that case. You don't win. You don't have evidence enough. And I pray and God give it to me victory. And He show me His victory. All the time He support me. I'm pray, if you know the Lucky Birds, Blue Heron, there's psychologist who is in the healing center. When we start the court, she's first court, she see that Lucky Birds, she said, Tatiana, you're on the right way. You will win that court. I know. I see that today, Lucky Birds. That's science for you. She's believed that. And she's make me to believe that. And I all the time God sended me that birds. When I'm go to court, when I'm cry, when I'm pray, all the time God sended to me birds. Even one time I'm driving from by to chemical supplies professional for my business to Holland. They have huge chemical supplies company for businesses, like for hospitals, schools, and I have account right there. And I'm going to Holland and I'm crying and I just praying, and it's cold. Supposed to that lucky bird, she's been noticed almost winter time. It's freezing outside. It is right across of my car that lucky birds fly. And I'm asking that mommy and God, show me something so I can be peace have in my heart. You with me right now. And he showed me that lucky birds. And one time I'm going to, remember I go to doctor and they check my hearing, and that's from Germany doctor, and he is Dr. Rossler. They already retired. When I come in, and he's from Germany, he's after World War II, he's graduate from, I think it's in Belgium, some university, be doctor, and they, that time after World War II, teach Russian language, and he's always, when I come in, he's read at me Pushkin, Alexander Pushkin poem, and Russian language, and he's know Russian language, and he's talk to me, and his wife, he's working with him, and she's make me a neurological test, and my neurological test very positive, I'm very healthy, and he say, you know what, let's I'm doing for you surgery, and he's clean out my sign and put his tubes right there, small first time and smallest pop out, and he's put it big, and I still have it, so already 14 years ago. God always with me. He is built my body to who I am right now. I love it. I love it. I take care of my boy, because my boy in right direction, and eventually we go through this visitation with the doctor, family health, family children's service, and he's done pass it. He's run away. He's run away. He's not show up one time and second time, and my Rina Bertani, she's write the letter to judge, because she's nothing can do, because he's run away. He's run away North Dakota. Nobody don't know that. We found out that later. And the judge invite my lawyer and his lawyer and start talking about that Rina Bertani, she's asking judge to making my daughter, she's already 27, to support my boy officially to super visitation, to don't break the law. Father have right in America, same like mother have right. And my daughter signed the paper, she's agree with that, and the public and with cameras. And my lawyer and his lawyer, first he's don't want his contact to him, because he's only can contact, and he say, no, I don't want to sign up that paper. But my lawyer say, she's asking me, can I have your son talk to the judge? I need the documents complete to making the right decision. And I taken my boy with my daughter to a judge, and he's testified him, and he's just three of a judge, my son, and lawyer. And he's told him what he's need to hear, and that judge making that paper for us. And he's tell everything, my lawyer tell me, he's tell how he's run from him, because I told him if he's hurt, you run in the door and asking help, and he's catch him in the door and beat him up very worse, and he's He's told me, Mom, he's beat me, I'm passed away, passed down. I thinking I'm dying. And for judge, he can't say anything more. He say, I'm by your side, Tatiana. I'm be with you. And they finish that case. Very nice judge. She's changed judge. Remember I told you. And the judge accept my son testified. And that's it. This is our victory. And he's coming twice on visitation with my daughter. And the public, and everybody came in McDonald's one time, and one time in South Haven, and disappear. And again, my lawyer write the judge the letter about this, because case still open. He's have criminal case, and he's have criminal case in North Dakota. When I go through that scam, and I'm open with FBI account for that scam, they send me link where I can find the people, and I pay $30 and find my ex-husband, because last year my boy asking me, Mom, I want to see my father, because something inside of him, he won't see him, tell him goodbye, I think, because he won't be moved on. He's tell me later, Mom, I won't move on. I won't see him one more time. And I call my daughter, and I'm going to, I told you already about this. And when I'm going through scam, I found him. He's have 17 felonies and 1 criminal case in Dakota, and with my son. Of course he's hiding. He's on the run. But God catch him. He's followed in that world. How long? 14 years with shadow of guilt. I think is best consequences I don't describe for anyone like that person. That is, when you die, you die. You have consequences. In the jail, you take it that. But when you hiding and running with that guilt, I think in North Dakota he's have something similar case. By criminal, and in Michigan he's have criminal case. One day God catch him, but he's afraid. There's a lot of people doing this, criminals. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You're against the law of God, you're against the law of government. How long? You have to take in consequences for this. I teach my boy right now this with discipline about consequences of law. I never have in Russia anything done bad. My father saved my life when I'm teenager, making fight between schools, Russian and Muslims. Remember I told you that story. I have consequences for this, and I get it for whole my life. He saved my life. I will never survive right there. And I have to fight for my son too, because I'm the mother, and I loving mother. I love kids, and God always have victory. Before that court decision, I pray a lot, and one day I taken my boy YMCA program to Taekwondo. And I see, after I drop him off, and I go back to home like 1 hour, because it's very close, like 5 minutes drive. I love everything about this. And I'm later go pick it up him after 1 hour. After 1 hour I'm driving, and I get out from my parking lot to go to street, I see beautiful rainbow. I see a lot of rainbow in my life. In Siberia, in everywhere, different countries, Muslim countries, in America too. We go to the football games, rain or wherever, we see a lot of rainbows, or basketball, wherever where I am, Boy Scouts. I see a lot of, not like this rainbow, like real one, real colors. Is and big, huge, right when I'm driving into that rainbow. And I get out from my car and stop my car, taking my phone and one taking that pictures, and no rainbow right there. I'm asking the neighbors around, hey, do you see rainbow? They say, no, we don't see rainbow. Why? What kind of rainbow you see? And I see, thinking that God give it to me victory. Rainbow is victory after flooding. Remember Noah flooding ark? God give it to rainbow to his, don't have flooding anymore in our earth. And he's given to me rainbow. And that's it. After that I know I have victory. I believe it. I'm a very good believer. I still believer. I still believe in miracles. And I fight for this. Miracles is a God hand. We have to go through ourselves sometimes hard way. But I want to tell you a secret about my life. God teach me these 5 years everything about America. First I'm learning how I need bank account. I win IRS court. I'm start created my business by myself with no English, no money, zero on account, no house, no nothing. Plus God take care of me physically, everything. I get victory after victory. God gave me my son back. I don't give up on him. Don't give up on your children, people. Please. That is our future. I teach him everything what my father teach me. I told you already, I take him on Sunday schools to church and camps, and he is baptized 10 years old in this church. Take him 5 years right there. He's now all Bible story. He's 2 times see visions, beautiful visions. He's told me, Mom, I see Angel Michael with sword. He's protect me, Mom. He's feel victory. He's so smart boy. He's in a preschool Washington Academy with that time when I go through with that cases with the child. Remember I told I have a very professional babysitter. She's have master degree and she's love kids. She's worked with him with art. I don't know what is that pictures I want to show you maybe next time. She is make him planes with architecture and with engineering. With paper, they glue pieces by pieces together, making dark and different kind of plane. He's making copy through copy machine. Every list what they cut it and glue it and coloring. And I take him in air zoo. He's love playing like my father, like I love playing. There's miracle things that genetically going on with him, and I feel his talent. He's smart, he's love math. He's only one boy with elementary school go to high level math in the Kalamazoo. Academic. And it's in the downtown. And he is Taekwondo finished black belt, certified in Korea. That's all 5 years, a lot of families. They all with us still. We're still together. And swimming people. He's pre-competitive swimmer. But he don't want to be swimming. He start play basketball from 2nd grade to YMCA program. And meet a lot of children who is right now in high school with him. He's black belt taekwondo. He's start play cello in I'm sorry, I'm not finished about planes. That lady teach him to she's buying I'm just jump. I'm so sorry. the Hobby Lobby and glue real planes, and I took him Belter Creek, and I take him in everywhere in Michigan and a fort and see that planes. He's have beautiful life with me. I take him Cedar Point and everywhere, and Michigan Adventure and Northern Michigan and museums, and we go to Boy Scout 5 years and the campers in military base, and we go to baseball game twice and tent right that field and watching that big screen show at night time with tenting right there. That's just only we can put on don't put this pookie stuff on the ground, because that baseball fields have to be very clear with grass. They let to us tenting and fireworks and everything is beautifully. And hiking 4 times a year, fall season, and we camping every year, winter time, fall time, and summer time, and I'm always with him. And that's all that people as families, we know each other still. One time I'm for real drowned on that Boy Scout Cadillac River. We go to a rafting boat. I have that story, I can tell you later. That's a long story in Boy Scout history. They saved my bodyguard, saved my life. I have a sinkhole, I'm go to a sinkhole under the water. We both of go to sinkhole, but God saved my life. I'm just only when I start swelling a lot of water. It's crazy stuff's going on. I don't want to finish right now. I tell you later that story. And I take him in the elementary, Woods Lakes Elementary Art School. This academics. After that preschool. And in the preschool he's already have review. He's a smart boy. He's show a principal on the map all PlayStation in America and count. And that principal say, I never see kids like that. He's a good on the math, and he's illustrating, he's very talented. This is genetically like my father. And he's painting, and he's work with art. That babysitter not just teach him engineering, she's teach him painting too. And we already work with him, butterflies, everything. She's taking him a nature center. A lot of work together. I never give up on him. And we go sledding on that Woods Lakes Elementary 5 years. I'm sledding myself, and I'm screaming, and I love that. And we have always, my car always full of kids. Always. I'm buy hot milk in McDonald's, and when go sledding, we have always fun. Summertime or Halloween's or whatever is, all neighborhood we know. All neighborhood know Michael and me. And I live it in Parkview Hills. They all know Michael and support Michael because I'm going through that case. There are a lot of people pray for me. And I'm invited in that clubhouse a lot of my friends. And he's with kids, of course. I meet a lot of people. Always around the people. In my hand, always in God's hand. And I have very huge faith to God. To be success and have victory. That's who I am. And I teach my kids same. Because I love God. I know victory can be go through a hard way, not easy way. In the sport, my boy always in the sport. He's playing middle school, he's playing Rocky football, and he's always busy. Always that families come over in my place, travel basketball. I meet a lot of people. And I meet a lot of black society, because we have in Kalamazoo a lot of, in the Central High School in Kalamazoo, have a lot of black people in middle school and elementary school. And I love that people. That families care for each other. We care for each other. I have all the time right now, teenagers boy come over in my place. We're already big, huge dude, 6 and 4 after 6 inch. Sorry. Huge, big shoulders, huge muscles, always feed them. They help me, always. And I help them. That is beautiful life. When you have victory, don't give up on yourself, never. Because life is so short, and we have to feel all moments what we have. And I want my son feel that too. I want to teach him with this. And this is very hard job for parents. But when we a lot have around like that families, kids grow, right? And we have good society in our country. We go through COVID. Everybody have a mask in the game. And we have good security right there. And everything is clean. And we have limited people. It's okay. Kids keep and go. Country keep and go. We not stop. We go to technology future. All kids love that. My boy, I already told you, he's musician. He's right now song too. Rapping, and he's rapping on social media, and boy around him always. Right now we have to go through difficult because he's get the 2 tickets, and we have court order yesterday coming after I'm coming from game. I have letter from Secretary of State from Lansing because we have on November 16 they review his case. And I already told you, they give it to him 2 months. We pray for this. They can give it to him 12 months. They can take it away for 12 months his driving license, even for 4 years. They give it to me later about this. They review, we pray, a lot of people pray, I'm asking. We have review, and yesterday I get that court paper. They give it to him 2 months only to teach him to obey to law of government. And Monday I have to give it back to Secretary of State, his driving license. And today I have rough day. I talked with my daughter, she's called him and talked to him. Look, you can lose it, you're lucky you have like this court order. 4 weeks right now, take care of your grades, school, write your song, and football, games, and training, and work. And I'm driving. I can sacrifice again myself. I give it a car right now. The boys go to a Hunter house with girls. One of his friends' girl, she's played for same school, Central High School, for volleyball. I know her parents. I know her long time. She is with all the kids motivate me to speak out in YouTube, and she's soon be in my channel. That all kids won't be in that channel with me, and I won't do this and shoulder my kids. They call me Mama Mama Russia. I love it. And they asking me put me my profile on their side because I go through that scheme and I tell everything about it them. I tell them everything. I'm very open for them. They love conversation with me. They very open for me. They tell what they needed to hear with everything about it. Girl stuff, and relaxing stuff, and tequila, and marijuana stuff, and protection, securities. This is very big job, I can tell you, but we all parents together. I'm in contact with all parents, with basketball players' families, with football players' families. Not everybody, of course, because there's a lot of right there players, but enough to create the village, because we have to take care of villages. that boy, we boy together. I'm asking that boys today help me to warm up my boy for that 2 months, and they give it to me promise today. Yes, I say I need this for me, so I can be healthy, not stress out, and when you need to drive, I'll drive you. I'll give you reward for this if you help me. So if you go to a party or something and you need it, sometimes for football need driving, some boy asking me, and I drive, I don't care. I always do this. My car always full with the teenagers, with basketball players, with travel basketball, with school, middle school, always in my car, boys. Always listen their music, they contact with through iPhone into my car. They love it, my cars, always. Really, I'm listening music, their music with them. I already start listening their music, I love it. They making more younger me, always. But right now I won't concentrate and I'm pray to God give me right man. And I think God answer my prayer. We'll see. I still have to tell you a lot of stories. But I enjoy my victories always. Because not just emotional. He's giving me the therapeutic because my son asking me to do this. Last year he's want to see his father. This year when I found him, his life has changed total. He's let him go. And he's told me, Mom, you have to let him go. I want you to open up on your YouTube channel and tell about story about me. I don't afraid anymore. I'm strong enough to take care of myself. I want to let you know, find for you man. Go to date site. They all the teenagers help me making a profile on that. I told you already. They still with me. They still call me Mama Ro. They still asking me about that new guy I have right now. I start contact with guys, and right now I have very good possibility with a good relationship with someone. But I don't want to tell you. I want to tell that story on the end. What God give it to me. Other victory what I'm right now asking to God. I'm start praying for this. Before that surgery, I'll tell you on the first my episode. I started praying for Isaiah chapter 54 verse 4 to the end. Begging God for my success. And I know He's given to me. I feel that. I feel better. I feel so good right now. I'm working a lot. My body's stronger and stronger. And I see God take care of my boy too. He's answered my prayer. And we making very beautiful decision together with that boys. 5 boys stayed overnight. They go to party after football game with girls. And a camp, Western Michigan University. They have girls right there. They have a parties. And I support them because that age 17, they have to go to that parties. But I'm with them. I want to give it to my house to baby be safe. Don't doing stupid stuff. I say, you can with me discuss everything what you needed. I help you to you be safe. Now you help me with my boy to be safe. Please. They do it. I have fun with them always. They make me feel more younger. And my boy, he's very smart, very talented, very strong. I looking yesterday on football field on him, how he looks. He looks so well, looks away too from last year. Looking so good on field, on football field, with that outfit they buy, all of it they buy in the Dunham's and Dick's sports stores. Nike making special mask for football with open mouth for pieces to cover up their teeth, mouthpiece, and that is have a mask under that helmets. Beautiful. Thank you, America. Thank you, Football Society. Thank you, government. You let 2 boys to play. We Europeans, we want that. and we support them. We still have to continue every day, go through, day by day. Tomorrow it's a different day, and we're already making a lot of good decisions. My boy give it to me driving license back, car stayed outside, I cancel insurance for 2 months to save a little bit money, because 2 months car have to be stayed in the parking lot, and he's giving me the key from that car. We're making peace. But I have more stuff to do. It's okay, I can handle that. God make my body strong. I love it, exercise. I love it, be with boys. I love to work. I love to be Cinderella. I love to volunteers and donated water and ice for that boys and feed them in my house. It's okay, they stayed and washed blankets. They're just kids, and I love that. I want you to tell a lot of story more about everything, but today I'm celebrating with you victory of that abuse. Very bad abuse. It's very dark side in my heart, but I get over it with you today, to celebrate that victory with you. This is therapeutic for me today, because I'm speak up everything. And I won't move on. I want to take care of myself now. I want go to that relationship what I have right now, and we'll see what God answers. Stay tuned. I hope you love my story. And I tell you more about Russia, what's going on right now in the Russia. I have a lot of connection with pastors, and I send that from America because there's a lot of fake news, messages for them from YouTube. We're working together with few pastors in America, and one with from Israel, and a few from Russia, and one of them where I'm working in nuclear power plant, head of quarters and secret service. I communicate with one very good pastor. I told you already. I sent him material from America because what's going on in the world, they have to wearing truth, not lies, not fake news. Because Putin making a lot of fake news in Russian brain that people. I want to stand up for that people. Today, love America like supposed to, with truth and freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and happiness for everyone of America. We go through this, everything. I hope you love my story. Please subscribe. Tell your family members, and your neighbors, and your friends, because we have to stay together. Stay together. It's more beautiful things I ever can imagine. When we're sharing what we go through right now, it's beautiful things. A lot of people do this through Facebooks. My friends, I have very good friends. She's won't be on my show too one day. She's will go speaking out and new and through Facebook. She's won't give it messages like me. I'm go to through YouTube. Pops got somebody go through. I wish I can go to with Brené Brown and Popcast. But I write her message. We'll see what is God plan. God always answer my prayers because I have faith, strong faith for everything what I do. I don't do stupid stuff, and I'm living like this. Make me happy. I love around people. It's okay with sharing with someone. This is beautiful thing to sharing. Because give up, this is not good things in our life. We're human. God created us be children of God. All universe and earth central of all universe be soon when is Jesus coming. We're waiting that moment. Stay with me. Stay tuned. I'll see you soon. Have a good night.